Munjid was born in Baghdad into a well-to-do family and lived a comfortable life there.
The Iraq that I grew in was a country that had a law and order, had a system running. It was a dictatorship, but it was safe. It was peaceful as long as you do not interfere with Saddam Hussein and his party's business.
Munjid managed to get onto a boat and come to Australia via Christmas Island. He was taken to Western Australia's Curtin Detention Centre, where he was locked up for 10 months.
I was stripped of my human identity. I was marked with a permanent marker on my shoulder with a number, 982, and I carried that name for the rest of the time that I spent in the detention centre. Curtin Detention Centre, in simple words, was hell on earth.
Accused of causing unrest, Munjid was put in solitary confinement for weeks. He used that time to study his medical anatomy book that he'd brought from Iraq.
Ultimately, everybody deserved to be treated equally. Ultimately, there is no difference between Iraqis, civilians, military, whatever. They are patients. And it's my job to treat people according to their need. And it's my job to make that happen. On the ground, this may not be the case.
Tonight, 10 days in a Baghdad hospital.
I'll come and do that one and then come back and do that one.
People have come from all over Iraq, pinning their hopes on the man they call Dr. Munjid.
They've been waiting for hours, and some of them have been waiting for days.
29-year-old Ali Bassam lost his leg more than 2 years ago when he volunteered to go to the front lines and fight against Islamic State.
شنو صار اللي عندك؟
والله يعني الإصابة والطلقات. علي واصل.
ايش قد تمشي مسافة؟
يعني مو وايد، تقريبا ربع ساعة يعني ركبة ما أقدر بعد أحرك.
In Iraq, amputees often use outdated prostheses, which can be painful and allow only limited mobility. Dr. Munjid specialises in a relatively new surgical technique called osseointegration.
Osseointegration surgery is a cutting-edge technology. It's, in simple terms, merging a human being with a machine. It's basically inserting a high tensile strength titanium implant directly into the bone and attaching it to a prosthetic limb through a small opening in the skin. In the upper limb, we re-jig and reorganize the nerves and attach them to the robot as well. And the robot become functioning with mind control.
Today's the day our first patient, ex-soldier Ali, will receive his implant. He's the first person in Iraq to do so.
شلون الصحة؟ هلا بيك. شوف رجلك. سوينا لك عملية لو لا؟ العاد شو مخطيها؟ نام. اكو ألم؟
لا.
انت سبع. انت بطل صنديد. كل عملية ما تأذيك؟
لا.
تأذيك؟ شوف. اكو ألم؟ يلا.
يعني ما مصدق هسه مفتحها وظل يدق عليها وهاي. يعني هذا مثل ما يقولون تطور وشيء زين. ما حسيت فيها لا بالوجع ولا بشيء.
Munjid and his team have been performing over a dozen surgeries a day, trying to help as many people as they can before they go. Dr. Munjid now has 3 operating theatres on the go at once. His team has been working 17-hour-long days, and already Dr. Munjid has performed more osseointegration surgery here in Iraq than he has performed in all of the United States. Gadban's surgery has gone well.
Patient is a patient, whether they are military or civilian. To me, patient is a patient.
فرحانة أنا أشكركم كلكم. أي والله
دكتور منجد.
أي دكتور منجد، أي كلكم ساعدتمني، كلكم قدمتم لي المساعدة، يعني ما عاد أتحمل الفرحة.
I can't claim that I'm a machine. I try to be non-emotional, and I try to separate feelings from my work and try to be as pragmatic as possible, but sometimes it does get into you. Seeing the number of people that are desperate, but what do? I just try to do as much as I can and set an example for people to follow and hope that things will pick up.
Been a big week.
It has.
What's the biggest thing you've learned?
Human beings deserve to live better. And people here are sick of fighting. They just want to move on with their life.
Munjid and his team go home to Australia today, but they will return to Iraq soon.
It's been hectic, man. I'm so tired. Long hours every day, doing as much as we can before we leave. So it's been pretty emotional. Some of the cases, it's been tough. Nothing that I've experienced in Australia.
They have performed more than 50 surgeries in their time here.
Shmi, my job is done. Their job and your job starts.